Hey guys, how's it going? I am creating this video to talk about content marketing and how it ties into direct access marketing for physical therapists and why I think this is going to be the future of direct access marketing, where you're integrating content, lead generation, and appointment setting at the same time to not only build the credibility of your brand, but also to schedule really high quality appointments for your physical therapy clinic. And we've seen this work in a clinic now very consistently for the past 6 months. Content campaign talking about back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, whatever it may be that your ideal patient avatar is looking for. And at the end of that content, giving them an option to get on a call and talk about their problems and come in for an evaluation or even a free screening slash consultation, maybe to take a look at the clinics, to meet the therapist. There's a really high chance of someone turning into starting a plan of care once they come into the physical therapy clinic. Okay. So here's the contents of this guide. You're going to understand why direct access marketing is going to be one of the biggest opportunities in the future for the PT industry. You're going to take a look at some of the real numbers that we've generated in the past. You're going to understand how to build the campaign from scratch. If you've never touched a Facebook dashboard before, you're going to learn some of the technical aspects of navigating that marketing platform. I'll show you the ins and outs, what different buttons do in that Facebook dashboard. Obviously, if you want to learn more about the technical aspect, you can go to YouTube and you can Google all sorts of information out there on Facebook. What I'm here to provide is just the experience and the wisdom and the knowledge of actually managing over 80 different physical therapy businesses, marketing campaigns on Facebook, and give you the specific insights of my personal experience in this industry. You're also going to learn how to access the leads, how to call them, and we're going to talk about the next level of the campaign, what to do after you generate all these leads, how to take this to the next level, and how to integrate direct access marketing into your clinic for the future. So basically, let's talk about organic marketing first. So with organic marketing, the way that Facebook has designed their platform is basically where anytime you post something on your Facebook page, the only new people that see it are people that like and comment and share your posts. So you really aren't getting it out to that many new people on a daily basis. The only people that are seeing the posts that you make are your patients that are already working with you, or maybe your friends and family that have liked the posts. So it's really not a good way to get in front of new people and new potential patients, because the only people that are seeing these posts are people that have already liked your Facebook page and have already commented on your Facebook page. So if you want to reach new people, you can see how that would be a problem. And it is how it is, right? Facebook designed their platform this way so that advertisers and businesses can spend as much money on their platform as possible. Facebook generates maybe $50 billion a year in profit. So you can see how many people are spending money on that Facebook platform just on advertising alone, right? Another reason why you should really consider direct access marketing and start diversifying where your patients are coming from and building a competitive edge over your competition is the fact that physician referrals have been declining from 2003 to 2014. You see big hospital groups buying up physical therapy clinics and integrating physical therapy into that hospital, making sure that the physicians that they work with and that they own are only sending these referrals to the hospital's physical therapy clinic, and they're not sending it to you guys, right? So we can assume that from 2014 all the way to 2024, these physician referrals are going to continue to decline consistently every single year. It is what it is, right? The bigger companies just get bigger, and the smaller companies are left to fend for themselves. But when one door closes, another one opens. So let's talk about the rise of social media from 2004 to 2018. There has been an exponential increase in the number of people online. More and more people are on their phones. Because of the pandemic, a lot of behaviors have shifted. More people are on their computers. They're on Facebook. They're on social media. They're on YouTube. They're on Google. They're on Instagram. And they're just spending more and more time online. So now is a perfect time to really take advantage of social media and the increasing number of people on these platforms, and really understanding direct access marketing on these platforms and leveraging it and learning how to generate new appointments, new evaluations, and new patients for your clinic, because these numbers are going to continue to increase every single year. And here's something that's interesting as well in regards to direct access. Only 8% of people who have a neuromuscular condition that can benefit from physical therapy actually get physical therapy, right? Only 8%. So that's 10% of the people that are actually getting physical therapy that maybe aren't aware of it, don't know about it, don't know how it can help them heal, how physical therapy can help them get better. 90% of the people that could use physical therapy don't even know, or maybe they do know, but they're not getting physical therapy. So there's a huge opportunity in that direct access market where it's untapped and it's unexplored right now. 90% of that population who can use physical therapy do not get physical therapy. And that entire 90% can be reached through direct access without relying on any physician referrals, making you the sole controller of that patient population. Okay. And here are some of the results that we were able to generate with our clients. Dr. Joe Martin will function better. In his first 30 days, he was able to schedule almost 90 new patient evaluations with the direct marketing Facebook ads. Another client, Janine McClellan in upstate New York, converted about 25% of all the opportunities we sent from the Facebook marketing campaign. Says it's one of the best marketing tools she's ever used for her business. A lot of business owners, they don't understand the power and the potential of Facebook marketing until they actually work with someone who is really experienced with it and understands how to leverage it on a really high level to get new opportunities and evaluations for the clinic. And another client who's scheduled about 22 new evals and scheduled a bunch of them, Dr. Heather Moore in Pennsylvania. So her business actually runs, I think 90% of her patients come from direct access. So she invests a lot of money into marketing, into direct access marketing every month, about I think $5,000 to $10,000 a month, and she's got 3 clinics there. So one of the things that we focus on with our clients and the strategy that we utilize is a direct response marketing strategy where we focus on your return on investment, right? We put that as one of the primary objectives, is to help our clients achieve a return on their investment. Most of our clients are small businesses, and finances are an important pillar of their business and their objectives and how they want to grow. So we keep that in mind when we set up the marketing campaigns. And yeah, a lot of our whole marketing strategy is based on helping clients see a return on their investment extremely quickly. So everything is measurable, everything's trackable, and you can see how much money you're investing into marketing and how much revenues you guys are generating as a result of the marketing campaign. So it's a little bit about that. And here, the Facebook marketing platform, a little bit about how it works is it's a machine learning algorithm that has a ton of data on people using their platform. All right, whenever someone creates a Facebook account, they enter in their age, their profile, their relationship status, where they live, what they do for work. They give them different interests, what they like on Facebook. And basically Facebook takes all of that information, puts it all together, and segments these people into little segments of targets for the Facebook advertisers buying ads. So Facebook categorizes these groups of people all across their platform, and let's just say someone selling protein powders. Well, Facebook knows, someone who's 20, maybe 25 years old, goes to the gym a lot, watches a lot of gym content, likes a lot of pages, clicks on a lot of ads related to fitness. Facebook knows and understands that. So when you put up your ad for gym-related products or services, Facebook already knows who to show the ads to that is most likely to convert. Now, the problem with this is that you're obviously going to be competing with a lot of other businesses at the same time, right? So your ad has to stand out in some way and against all your other competitors. All right. So not only does your ad have to stand out, but it has to be able to get their attention, because when people are on social media, they don't really have an objective. They're just browsing around, looking at something that'll catch their attention, catch their eye, for them to actually dive deeper into. So you have to make sure you have a really good offer. If you have a really good brand as well, if you have videos that showcase your brand, and you have creatives, which is basically the videos and images itself that stand out, that is how you will compete on the Facebook marketing platform. Now, one of the most important things is learning how to actually set up the technical campaign as well. The first thing that you're going to want to do is create a Facebook marketing advertising account if you don't already have one. What you're going to do is integrate it into your business manager, right? That's one of the first things that you have to do. I'll have a video at the end of this that shows you step by step how to do this. But that's the first thing you have to do. Second thing is you have to access your ad accounts, and it's a little confusing when you first go through your Facebook Business Manager. There's a ton of different buttons. You don't know where to click. But after you get used to it, it's pretty easy. So one of the first things that you're going to do is actually set up a lead generation campaign. There's a lot of different objectives on Facebook, but for a small business, the only thing that you should be concerned about really is new opportunities. It doesn't really matter how many views you get on your Facebook page or your Facebook videos. Likes and comments and shares aren't going to put food on your table. Only new opportunities, new scheduled evaluations, and new plan of cares. So that's the objective that we're going to use. And now when you actually set up the campaign itself, you get to choose, where you want to target around. The way that we do it is there's some settings that you need to make sure you're using. Obviously you're only going to want to be targeting people that are living in the area. You don't want to be targeting people that have recently traveled at all. You basically drop a pin around the zip code that you're in, and you select a radius around that area, right? So depending on how far you think people will travel to come and see you, you put that radius around that area, and you can always change it in the future. If a lot of the leads that you're getting, a lot of the people that are signing up, when you tell them about your clinic, they're saying, oh, it's too far, then you have to make that radius smaller, and you can't really go that big or that wide. And you want to make sure that you have at least, I'd say, around 50,000 to 100,000 people in that area to target to run a successful campaign on Facebook to get new opportunities and new evaluations consistently. I'm not saying that you can't run ads in a smaller population. You'll probably just have to adjust your marketing budget to not spend as much money, because it's a smaller population. They don't need to see your ads that many times. People will get tired of it. So one of the most important tools that you're going to use to create a creative is Canva. Canva is like Photoshop, but for let's just say beginners or fifth graders. It's super easy to use, super simple. You just drag and drop different images. They have templates. You can change the font. You can add in text easily, and you just create a very simple creative. You take a template, an ebook template. You put your face on it, build some trust. You put your logo on it. You put an enticing headline in the creative, something about the ebook itself and how it can potentially help patients. You put the specific community that you're in, and that's essentially what you're going to use for the Facebook ad. It doesn't really need to get much more complicated than this. This is all you need, and it'll be effective as well. And then you just make sure you adjust the size and the dimensions for the different placements on Facebook. So on Facebook you have Reels, you have the videos, you have the news feed. So it's just different sizes, and just make sure you adjust it there. And then essentially from there, what you're gonna do is you are going to put your headline in the ad, right? So the headline is, like, let's just say you're going to buy a magazine or a newspaper. It's basically the first thing that you read. And when people click on an ad, only about 80% of people that click on the ad, the only thing they ever read is the headline. So you got to make sure you have a really powerful headline, something that pulls people in and entices them to want to click, right? Here's a simple formula you can use. Just keep it really simple with a big, bold promise. Long Islanders, you can get stronger knees by doing this, right? And for the description itself, is basically if they click read more on the ad, they can learn more about your clinic. And the biggest mistake that businesses make in that description level is just not putting as much information as possible. So you got their attention, they're interested, they want to read more. So put as much information as possible about your brand, your therapist, your treatment methods, different stories that you have, any guarantees that you have, your company, and just as much information as you can, because now is your chance to actually sell the person and talk about why your clinic is different and how you can help them and some of the benefits that they've seen in the past. So here's a simple formula that we use for the description. We want to hook them in on that first sentence and make them want to read the next sentence. It's kind of like a sales funnel, right? The next statement is like a statement of empathy and understanding. So the person reading the ad, knows that you understand their problems and what's going on. And when someone feels understood, that's usually when they take action and when they buy. And then you want to put in a unique mechanism, basically like how you're different from all the other physical therapy clinics or the doctors or treatments that they've tried in the past. The unique mechanism is your unique way of helping the patient get better, and how you specifically treat the patient, right? Without this, you're just going to seem like every other clinic. And if you're like every other clinic, they're going to think in their heads, well, I've never had results before. But if you have a unique way of treating patients, they're going to think, oh, okay, I've never tried this. Maybe it'll work with this specific method. After that, you want to add patient testimonials and stories and proof of the patients that you've helped in the past, so that whatever you're saying is actually believable. And after that, you put your call to action. And usually what we put, since we're advertising content, is we're getting clients to download the ebook. We're providing value for free. And once they actually read the ebook and the patients, they understand that we are competent, and you basically, the patients know that you know what you're talking about in terms of their problems and their pain from there. Here's a specific ad copy example right here. We have the hook, telling potential patients that getting stronger knees is possible with the right treatment plan, telling them that, not to believe the old story that they can't get any better, and talking about how, statement of empathy, how people all over their community, they weren't happy with their progress, and how once they come and actually see the therapist in this clinic, they never leave and they never go anywhere else because of the care that they get. And then we have the unique mechanism talking about what that specific clinic does differently, how patients get one-on-one time, and how they get hands-on therapy to get to the root cause of the problem. And we talk about the reviews that the clinic has had, establishing that trust and credibility as well. And then having that call to action where we ask them to download the ebook to learn more about how to treat the pain naturally, and providing that value and building that audience and nurturing that audience and that community, and establishing yourself as the expert in the area. So anytime someone goes on Facebook in your community, they're seeing your ads, they're seeing your face, they're seeing your brand over and over and over again, right? All the different providers that are sending you referrals, and they're, as well, if they use Facebook, they're going to see your ads as well. So, now that you actually have the creative set up, the next step is setting up a form, basically where potential patients can enter in their information, their name, email, their phone number to download the ebook. They enter all of that, and once they do that, all you have to do to download the data is to go into the Facebook platform. There's going to be a button in the ads section. You just select the date range of the leads, and from there you just download the leads. You put them in a CRM system. You can even use a spreadsheet if you like. That's free. I would recommend a CRM system though to manage all your leads and opportunities. You just download this every single day, and you call the people. You ask them if they need help with the problem, if they want to come in for a screening, or if they have any questions, and you get them to come in and tell them about your process, and then you try and get them in for a full evaluation so that you can diagnose the root cause of the problem and actually establish a plan of care to treat that correct diagnosis. So that's basically it from the content standpoint. Basically on Facebook, what you can get right now is you can get a new opportunity. on Facebook in your community for about $10. So someone to download the ebook. So every $10 you get, someone is going to enter in their information. You're going to get a new opportunity for your clinic, and they're going to download that ebook. So these are the numbers that are currently possible with direct access marketing. So you can see it's super profitable. Potential patient worth $1,000 to your clinic, let's say on average, you can get that person's contact information for $10, and they've already shown interest in your content, in your ads, and in your services. So you're basically spending $10 to turn that specific opportunity into $1,000 new plan of care for your business, and a new raving fan, and a new believer of the power of physical therapy, and someone that you can help get back to living a normal life and helping them achieve their physical goals and get their mobility back and live life without any pain anymore. And you can help people in your community, right, with these Facebook ads, and get in front of them and provide them value and establish credibility with this marketing system. So, I mean, there's a whole lot more that we can get deeper into. If you want to get on a strategy call with us, with one of our account managers, and you want to learn about some of our other processes and services that we provide, and you want to get deeper, if you have any questions, feel free to book a call with us. And now you're going to actually see a step-by-step tutorial of how to set this up as well. Alrighty guys, take care. I hope you found this valuable, and see you again. If you have any questions, just put them in the YouTube comments below, and I will try my best to answer them. So yeah, take advantage of direct access, guys. It's a very profitable marketing opportunity right now for physical therapists, and I think it's the future of the industry. So make sure you have a good strategy, whoever you choose to work with. Make sure you're getting leads consistently. Make sure you understand your metrics, your numbers, and make sure whatever you're investing into direct access, you're able to see a return on your investment. Maybe that first month you should be able to make money. Okay. All of the clients that we work with, they're usually seeing about a 3 to 5x return on their investment. So whatever they put into marketing, they're making 3 to 5 times that back with this system. So that's basically it, guys. Appreciate it, and thank you.